What's up everybody? Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got a request to do a tutorial on how to play the theme to Doom Eternal, the song At Eternal's Gate. So let's take a look at it right now. Alright, so this song is actually pretty easy. Honestly, a lot of it is just noise. There is one section that repeats throughout the whole thing, which we'll take a look at, but let's listen to this intro real quick. So that low drone, that's just a low E. So hit your open E string. And those screeches, you can take like an Allen key wrench or a coin, really anything metal. I used an Allen key wrench. And you just start scraping the strings going up, and it makes that really high-pitched screech. Throw a delay on that, and you get... So it sounds pretty cool. Let's listen in context. So it sounds pretty cool. Now this next section, this is on a synthesizer, but you can play the notes on the guitar. The notes are D, E, D, C, or if you want to play it on the first string, it's the 10th fret. It's 10, 12, 10, 8 on the first string. And then the bass comes in at some point. You get that screech one more time. The bass. So this is that section that repeats that I was talking about. The chords are really simple. They're all power chords. You have this E5, so it's the 7th fret on the 5th string, 7 and 9. Keep that shape and go to the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Then to the 5th fret, 6th string. And the 1st string. So the bass is just playing root notes, but on the guitar we would play power chords. So the bass sounds like this. So that's pretty cool. Yes. And I have a guitar in sort of like the background. You have this kind of palm muted 9th fret on the 3rd string. And it's sort of, you hit the 9th fret twice, heavily palm muted, and then you let go of the note and hit a dead string twice. So it's... 9, 9, dead, dead, 9, 9, dead, dead. And that's going on top of that bass line. The drums are slowly coming in, which means the next section is coming up. Alright, now this part's interesting. The reason why it works with my guitar is because I have something called a sustainer pickup on here. So if I hit a note, this guitar is going to let that note keep playing for as long as I hold my finger on that fret. So it sustains that note. And I use this effect, this trick, for this entire section. So we're going to start on the 9th fret, slide down to the 6th, then up to the 10th. So 9, 6, 10, 9. Then again, 6, down to 4, 10, 9. So that whole section, we have 9, 6, 10, 9, 6, 4, 10, 9. So let's hear that in context. And it's all in the 3rd string. So 9, 6, 10, 9, 6, 4, 10, 9. And one more time, 6, 4, 10, 9, all on the 3rd string. You want to, sustain those notes as long as you can. Now, things start to change a little bit. We're going to hold on to that 9th fret a little longer, and then go down to the 8th fret, and then we go to the final section of the song. 9, down to 8, alright, so when I actually recorded this, I quad-tracked those palm mutes because I wanted that to sound absolutely massive, and I think that it did in this recording. So that final section was holding the 9th fret for 2 measures, and then going to the 8th fret on the 3rd string for 2 measures. Or 3 measures. And then you get those palm mutes. Now, this final section is those chords that we were talking about before, that E5, C5, A5, and F5. That's the 7th fret on the 5th string, and the 9th fret on the 4th. Followed by the 3rd fret on the 5th, and the 5th fret on the 4th string. Then we move to the 6th string and do a power chord on A5, that's 5 on the 6th string, and 7 on the 5th string. And finally F5, which is the 1st fret on the 6th and the 3rd fret on the 5th. And that whole section, and actually you can beef it up a little bit. You can add to the 6th string on those first 2 chords, just bar that 7th fret, and you get that really beefy chord. And you can use whichever fingers you want. Generally, power chords, you use your 1st and 3rd finger, but I like to use my 1st and 4th finger because it's just more comfortable, especially when I'm standing and playing this stuff, and I'm just trying to really enjoy myself and rock out. So let's hear this section. Massive. It's great. There's a second guitar that kind of comes in the background. It's sort of a lead guitar. It's octaves. You're playing a D, the 5th string 5th fret, and the 7th string 3rd fret. You're playing the 5th string 5th fret and the 7th fret 3rd string. And you can mute that 4th string with your index finger, right? So you get this octave. And then you move that shape down 2 frets to the 3rd and the 5th frets. So it sounds pretty cool, especially in the mix. Let's continue. And that synth comes in again. Right? And that's pretty much it. That's the whole song. So just a quick review with everything. For the intro, we got that low E drone. Then you can take anything metal, like a coin or an Allen key wrench, and just make that scrape sound. Your chords are E5, C5, A5, and F5. For that beginning section, we have that 9th fret on the 3rd string. The middle section is probably the hardest one. We start on that 9th fret. Just to recap those frets, that's 9, 6, 10, 9, all on the 3rd string. Then again, 6, 4, 10, 9. One more time, 6, 4, 10, 9, all on the 3rd string. Then you're going to hold that 9th fret for an extra measure, and then slide down 1 fret to the 8th fret and hold it until the massive chord progression comes in. And those are the same chords as before that. It's that E5, C5, A5, and F5. Oh, and the lead part. That's the D on the 5th fret 5th string and the 7th fret 3rd string. And you move down 2 frets to the 3rd fret. Alright, so that's the whole song. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you find yourself watching more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.